Well, guys, welcome back to another shitty episode. Um, we're back with the weekly recaps, and I kind of have an idea of what I want to talk about in this episode, but I also kind of don't. So, last week I kind of touched on it, and over the past few weeks and months, I've come to learn to be proud of myself and proud of the accomplishments that I make, which is something I've struggled with for years. And, excuse me. But it's something that I've struggled with for years. The accepting that what I'm doing is my best and that that's okay, because I've always held myself to such a high standard. I've always held myself to a standard way above what I would hold anybody else. And I never understood why I did that. I never understood what caused me to be that way. And after a few months of therapy and finally talking about everything, I've come to realize that a lot of it comes from abandonment issues. I don't want to talk about this subject as an oh, pity me type thing. I genuinely want to talk about this because I feel like it may help somebody else. It's hard for me to talk about this kind of stuff because I'm getting better about talking to my friends and family about this, but talking about it publicly it's hard. But this isn't an oh pity me. I just hope maybe somebody that feels similar or is in a similar situation, maybe this can help them and open their eyes to realize that they're not alone, and that we all have shit. We all have something that we're dealing with. Nobody's life is perfect, and we all have something that we don't want to talk about. But if being uncomfortable and talking about those kind of things can help somebody, I'm willing to do it. Because I don't want y'all to feel alone. But a lot of my insecurities, a lot of my issues like that stem from my biological mom. If y'all don't know, throughout the show we make jokes about me being a crack baby and a meth baby and all this. There is some truth behind that. My biological mom I'm not really sure anymore. But she was an active drug user, as far as I know, still is. And so, from the moment I was born, before I was born, she decided to give me away and gave me to my biological great aunt, which is my mom, that raised me. And it was probably the best thing that ever happened. I couldn't ask for a better mom. My mom is, in my eyes, the best mom in the world. She has always been so supportive. She's always been there to help where she can, and she could meet a complete stranger and give you the shirt off her back. And she's awesome. But my biological mom, before I was even born, decided to give me up. And it kind of screwed with my head. It made me feel like I wasn't good enough. Like, it made me feel similar to a piece of trash. Um, Before she even gave me the chance, before she even met me, she had already planned to give me away. And again, probably the best thing that ever happened in my life. I wouldn't change a thing. But just the fact of knowing that without even giving me a chance or meeting me, just giving me away has always made me feel like trash. Like I was just thrown away. And so it's hard to feel like I'm good enough. And it's always just kind of messed me up since then. It's hard for me to say that I'm proud of myself. Whenever things are going good, I self sabotage myself. And I just, when things are looking really good, they're just hard to believe that they're true. When somebody says that they love me and that they're going to be here forever, it's hard for me to believe. And it's just hard to trust anybody after something like that. And some people may get this, some people may think this is dumb for me feeling this way because I was a baby. But I mean, I really can't explain anything further than that experience after learning it just made me feel like garbage. And I never knew how to deal with that, how to deal with that feeling of feeling like trash and feeling like I wasn't good enough, feeling like everything and everybody was gonna leave. And I still struggle with that. With every relationship I've been in, I've struggled with that. Just knowing in the back of my head that they're gonna leave because nobody's forever. And because of that, I've self sabotaged a lot of relationships. Before the other person had a chance to hurt me, I hurt them. I've done that with friendships, I've done that with coworkers, and it's an issue. And that was one of the biggest things that I wanted to work on in therapy was how to deal with all that and how to move on past that because I'm 25 years old. I should have already been moved on in my eyes. I shouldn't be holding on to that. I should know my worth, and I shouldn't hold on to something so little because I had the best life I could have ever asked for, but for some reason I continue to hold on to that and hold on to that anger against my biological mom and hold on to that resentment and the ability to not forgive her. And I'm I'm figuring it out still. Um, I'm not perfect. I still have my days where I feel like everybody's gonna get up and leave. I still have my days where I don't feel like I'm good enough. Um, but my therapist did give me a lot of good advice for my situation. Sorry, this is a stressful conversation. But what has worked for me, this is what I have done to help kind of move past all those feelings and issues. I cut my biological mom out of my life, which it hurt because no matter what, I always want to see the good in people. Even though there's a hatred and resentment, I still wanted to see the best in her. And it just never happened. I could never get that good side. So I finally cut her off. I blocked her phone number, blocked her on Facebook, every form of social media, because I want to move forward with my life. And I don't want the toxicity in my life. I don't want the negativity in my life, and I don't want that anger in my life. The second thing I started really focusing on was the people around me and not self-sabotaging that. No matter what thoughts go through my mind, no matter how much I think people are going to leave me, I always have to remind myself that that's just a voice. That's just, it's fake. It's not real. It's my insecurities trying to control my life, which all those insecurities lead to anxiety, which is another thing that I hate that I have, is anxiety. And that anxiety and the insecurities and the self-sabotage from what I learned in therapy, they all kind of go hand in hand. And so if you're not trying to get rid of them all, they just kind of stay together. And so these solo podcasts help a lot with getting me out of my comfort zone and helping with my anxiety. The stand-up comedy helps me get through my anxiety and gets me out of my comfort zone and helps with all that. Spending time with my friends and family help me with that. And the biggest thing is talking. As uncomfortable as it is, as much as it makes my stomach turn, as much as I can feel myself choking on my own words, talking about it all, it's a relieving feeling. Is that right? It's just a lot of relief. It takes a lot of weight off my chest explaining my feelings and putting them out to the world. And you don't have to put them out to the world, even if you're just saying it to a friend or a family member or your significant other or anybody. Getting that weight off helps so much. And getting yourself out of those toxic situations and getting away from those toxic people in your life. Those are the only things that have seemed to have helped me. And not everybody's the same, but this is personally what has worked for me. But I'm learning. I'm not perfect yet, and I don't think I ever will be. And that's fine. I've learned to accept that. And I'm probably going to have my days where I fail at that and I expect perfection out of myself, and I'm just going to have to remember all this that I've learned, that it's okay to not be perfect. And I've just got to keep doing what I'm doing. And I hope maybe somebody can relate to this, or somebody's got something going on that this just makes them feel a little bit better. That you're not alone, that I'm going through shit too. The person next to you is probably going through shit. Your mom's going through shit. Your dad's going through shit. Everybody's going through shit. And I just want to remind everybody of that. And because everybody covers it up so well. But whenever you really get to know somebody, they've got a lot of shit. And I feel like if we're more open and talk about it, maybe everybody won't feel as bad. Maybe everybody won't have so much stress and anxiety and feeling like they're not who they should be. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Again, I'm not good at this solo podcasting stuff. I just want everybody to be a little bit happier. I just want everybody to not be as stressed. I want everybody to be a little bit less anxious. And to talk about their shit. And not hold it in and let it eat you alive like I did for so many years. Just get it off of your chest. But, yeah. That's it's one reason why I'm so fucked up. And why I am the way I am. And I'll probably continue to keep talking about all these topics that are uncomfortable for everyone to talk about, because I hope maybe I can encourage other people to start talking a little bit more, and with that, listen a little bit more. Your friends, your family, check up on them. If they need to talk, be an ear and just listen. Be a shoulder to cry on. Just be that support, because we all need that. We all need somebody. No matter how tough you think somebody is or how tough you think you are, we all need somebody. And so, hopefully we can all open up a little bit more and be a little bit more understanding and be a support for somebody. And if you feel like you've got nobody, talk to me if you feel comfortable with it. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I put all my links in every description of every video. Because I don't want y'all to feel alone. If I can help somebody, I'm going to. But I think that's about as uncomfortable as I want to get today. Maybe we can get more uncomfortable next week. But like I said, I hope this message reaches the right person and can help somebody. So, if so, just leave a like. You don't even have to comment anything, just leave a like. And like I said, if anybody needs somebody and you feel like you got nobody, message me. I'm happy to listen and lend an ear. If you need advice, I can give you this small amount of advice I've got that may or may not work. But if you don't need advice and you just need to talk, I'm here. But thank y'all for sitting through this uncomfortable video, and I hope the rest of y'all's week is great. Wednesday we are doing the drawing for the winner of the giveaway for 100 subs, and Wednesday I'm also going to be announcing the giveaway for TikTok, so go follow us on our TikTok at Clocked Out Chronicles, because we're going to be doing another giveaway there. But that's all I've got for this solo episode this week. But thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. And thank you for supporting the show. It means more than y'all could ever know. But thank you for watching Clocked Out Chronicles.